and there's been a Masters Tour in the middle, so maybe he was just quite happy to bring the same thing that worked and not necessarily have to rework everything.
Yeah. But now taking a look at Tincho's, his tertiary deck is the interesting one because he cuts Void Drinker, Demonic Studies, and Nether, which aren't very great against Mage, and adds a whole bunch of stuff. N'Zoth, which is this big late game powerhouse of a card, right? The change in the recent, I mean, it was primarily a Battlegrounds patch, but it also had an effect on Standard in regards to some cards actually having the Quillboar tag. Death's Head Cultist being one of them, which is a 3-mana 2/4 taunt that heals you for 4 on Death Rattle. So that now gets added to the N'Zoth God of the Deep pool and then gets resummoned when N'Zoth is played. So I imagine that we're going to see a switch to the tertiary deck versus Mage, just have that additional late game healing.
Sure. I mean,
theoretically.
Yeah, I'm not buying it necessarily, but it's better than not having better cards in your deck. And we've seen from tertiary decks they can get a little bit of a reach sometimes. Like, you might as well do this, but yeah, it's not going to make a huge difference, I don't think. Although, again, I'd rather be playing that tertiary than not, so you might as well do it.
Yeah. I'm still a little bit worried for Tincho, though, just because Mage is Mage, but the one thing is without encounters full of starts, or if the burn is really spread out in the deck, or if you miss significant amounts of card draw in the mid-game, there is an ability for Warlock to out-heal the damage, right? Because Warlock has a ton of healing. They have Armor Benders, they have a ton of Soul Fragments that they can draw at key times. They have Drain Souls. They have this ability to kind of heal incrementally over the course of a game, and that could make the burn kind of suffer from the Mage's standpoint. We'll see if that's going to be the case, because we are going to get into game number 1 here of this matchup.
But Monsanto missed all 3 times getting the flow, so I think now Gideon knows if he throws these away, he's guaranteed to get the flow.
Oh, that's how it works?
I think so. We haven't had a single one. So
there's only a certain amount of encounters flows that exist worldwide. And there's always a balance. If you're not getting one, it's more likely that someone on the other side of the world is getting the encounters flows that you should have gotten to begin with.
Yeah.
He actually full mulled. He even threw a refreshing spring water to try and get encounters flow.
Well, the flows. Oh, he's nodding, so he's hit it. Yeah, good play.
Oh!
Tincho can't believe it, because he knows it was a full mull, so he knows it was drawn, and it wasn't there before.
Was that a second one? Oh, no. It was slightly blue, so I got excited.
All Mage cards are slightly blue.
Fair point.
Apart from Egwin, which is sort of seems to be more pinky, I guess.
Yeah.
And now he's got the spring water back, so...
Yep. Tincho does have some tempo options available. It's just that now Gideon also has like Devolving Missiles and Brain Freeze to be able to handle those tempo options. Wonder if Lifesteal's ever a consideration, but hey,